keeping my channel active video game wise, literally. I did stream it a little bit. And I guess people asked me, what did I think of Kingdom Hearts 3? So here's my sort of bullshit review to keep my YouTube going. What did I think about Kingdom Hearts 3? I'm going to be honest. What I think about Kingdom Hearts 3, my review, should be taken with a grain of salt because I don't have a lot of investment in the series, okay? And ultimately, it is not a standalone game. So that is always going to be a perspective that is slightly unfair to the series, right? Correct? Because it's a series, right? It's not a standalone game. I can tell you though, this is how I would describe Kingdom Hearts 3. As a person who thinks that Kingdom Hearts, the story is pretty fucking stupid, and trust me, I've fucking tried. Okay, I've fucking tried. I've listened to multiple videos about people in the background while I'm doing something else, trying to explain the story, trying to tell myself that this story must be something good, right? You tell yourself, like, man, the story's so complicated, I must be missing something. But eventually, I just got to the point of, you know what? Maybe the story is just stupid. Maybe the story, even if it's awesome, it's just so complicated, I can't fucking appreciate it. It's just stupid and convoluted for the point of being stupid and convoluted. I can't fucking appreciate it. I fucking tried. Okay? I fucking tried, dude. It's just fucking stupid. But anyway, what I want to say that I liked Kingdom Hearts 2 though. As someone who didn't give a fuck about Kingdom Hearts 1, I actually thought as a standalone game, Kingdom Hearts 2 is a pretty fun game, dude. It's like pretty cool, right? I mean, I enjoyed it and I was looking forward to Kingdom Hearts 3. Of course, it took like 12 years or however the fucking butt fuck it took to come out. And I never played any of the other ones. Never played Birth by Sleep, 365, Boner Up the Butthole, Death by Maury Povich, Test Result, whatever the fuck all they're called. Dude, you know what I mean? So never played those games, right? So my only knowledge of those games is I have to fucking listen to something on YouTube and someone tell me what the fuck happened because I don't get it. And listening to the story, I don't think it doesn't matter because I still don't get it, right? So what the fuck are you gonna do? But anyway, so I still like Kingdom Hearts 2, and I had no investment in the characters. But Kingdom Hearts 3 basically made me feel like, man, this game is not as good of a standalone game as number 2 was, if that makes sense. Because dude, honestly, going through this game, I felt like a lot of times, I felt like I needed to have that investment in the characters. I needed to care because I just felt I had no, I felt like at this point I need to care about the characters, and I didn't care. And if anyone knows, the cutscenes in this game are pretty fucking long, and they talk for a long time, and you don't really about nothing basically about a fucking bunch of gibberish, right? They could have been straight and quick, more to the point. You know what I mean? I don't know what, dude. I mean, so I'm not sure to say, it was okay. I'm gonna give it like an okay rating, but I definitely don't think it was like as a standalone game. I don't think it was as good. I know when I was streaming it, I was watching the ending, and I had no idea what the fuck was going on, dude. And I was just like, this is so fucking bullshit, dude. And I was like, dude, this is what I can only imagine. Like the fan, like there was some like interview or something. And that guy put out like a message. He's like, man, I really hope all the fans are pleased with this. I tried to give it a good ending, and I'm like, are any fans really pleased with this fucking ending? Because it was fucking retarded, dude. And I remember someone in my stream while I was playing it. I was like, dude, I don't know what the fuck the characters are, dude. And he's like, oh, dude, well, you've had to have played Kingdom Hearts X. And I'm like, I didn't know there was a fucking Kingdom Hearts X, dude. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, okay, so at some point, I get that it's not fair for me to judge a game that is a series that has so many different games, right? Because it has to be ultimately it is connected, right? So that's kind of an unfair judgment. But at the same time, I can just tell you, I don't know what the fuck these dudes are. And some dude in my stream was like, dude, you had to play Kingdom Hearts X. And I'm like, fuck me, dude. Kingdom Hearts X, dude. What the fuck is that, dude? I don't know what the fuck this is. I don't even know. I never even played these other games, bro. So anyway, I just thought it was just fucking stupid. And dude, why the sword didn't really care about Kyrie enough? I didn't think, dude. Like, why the fuck this dude like is trying to save the world and sacrificing everything, and didn't even mention her till the end of the game. And then this is going to show you how much I know about the story. Maybe I'm getting it wrong. Then, so he brought Kyrie back to life, but then he didn't bring Kyrie back to life. And is he dead? And they went to a different world. And I'm like, dude, this is just so fucking retarded, dude. I'm like, I'm so tired of what a fucking nonsense story, dude. Like, I can't appreciate this. Like, dude, if I had more time in my day, I would still be jacking off to hentai, dude. I mean, I am a nerd. I enjoy nerdy things, right? I mean, I don't play a lot of video games anymore, but I can still appreciate a video game. But I'm like, I can't fucking appreciate this. This is just fucking stupid to me, right? But it was, it's kind of fun what you're doing. I will say, getting into a real kind of game theory, a real thing though, because it's fun enough playing. I mean, it was a fun game, and it's like really, really good looking game too. Graphically, if you care about graphics, I mean, it's fun. You know what I mean? It's enjoyable while you're actually playing it. While you're not playing it though, and you have to think about the story, it's just fucking stupid. But I feel like, but actual game stuff, like if you're talking about like legitimate like things, I do think Kingdom Hearts is a, I think it is a game that, if we're talking about the difficulty, right? 'Cause a lot of people say that it's not a difficult game, and I agree. I can tell you the only times I died. Well, I have not completed everything in the game yet because I have not beaten the fucking Schwarzenegger, whatever the fuck the boss is in the gummy ship. I haven't beaten that thing yet, so I guess I have died to that a few times. But besides that, though, I can tell you when people say the game's easy, right? I can say yes. I never died in the real game. Besides, I died in the fucking boat race a couple of times, which is fucking. How the fuck did you die during that, Clayton? You're gonna be like, well, I died during it. So just going to go through beating the game, I beat the game. Just I only died at the boat. So I never died. I mean, I came close to dying a little bit. But here's the thing, dude. Here's my qualm with people that talk about the game is easy, because it is, right? But the game, and this is me as a scrub. I'm a Kingdom Hearts scrub. I'm not good at it, right? The game is not intuitive, in my opinion. It is not the game does not tell you what to do very well, in my opinion, right? Like, no doubt I can watch people speed run and people that are actually good at the game and they're doing cool shit. But in my opinion, Kingdom Hearts is actually not a well designed game in terms of being a game that tells you or encourages you what to do, right? Because if you couldn't button mash, if it wasn't easy, a lot of these fights I kind of felt like they would have been pretty annoying. Like even I watched my friend, he started playing it recently, and we were just talking about like how badly designed like some things are in the game. If you think about it like from a game theory perspective, like think about the first boss in that game. It's just such a clusterfuck. Like the game doesn't like you can beat it because it's just so easy, right? But if it was actually hard and took skill, you know what I mean? If it wasn't made for like someone that doesn't know what the fuck they're doing, it's like, wow, this is just some of the fights in it feel really badly designed because the game doesn't really tell you or properly tell you what to do. Like if you're to compare to like certain other action RPGs, and maybe even this is a bit loosely, I've said before, Star Ocean 3 is one of my favorite games ever. The first two-thirds of Star Ocean 3, I think is fucking awesome. The game, it explains things well and everything has a plausible deniability in the world that you live in. And, mechanically speaking, it works pretty well, right? And the game encourages you to like get better in certain ways. And how about something like, have you ever seen, I think it's the Igor Raptor, even he's explained some of this stuff before. Think about maybe even a game like Mega Man X. The game, it encourages you to get better as the game progresses, and it shows you little things as you start off in the game, right? And it never feels like it's confusing to the player, right? There were times in Kingdom Hearts 3 where you're doing shit. And I'm like, I feel like I'm not doing this right. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm beating the game because it's so easy, or I'm getting all through this shit, but I'm like, I'm totally not doing this how you're supposed to. Like, the game did not thoroughly explain to me how I should be doing this in a good way, right? And of course, you can watch people who are actually good at the game and they're doing it. It's like, oh, yeah, that's probably what I should have done if I was actually good at the game. But that's what I'm saying. Like, in terms of the game actually telling you what to do, I don't think it's explained well. Hopefully you get what I'm talking about in terms of actual like game theory and how games work, right? It is what it is. So I think that's an actual legitimate flaw of the game, I guess, I suppose. But it's fun enough. You know what I mean? Thankfully, it's easy. I don't feel like it's a game where you feel like doesn't feel like you're being rewarded for doing shit. Um, like you get the super losers thrown at you so easily and all that kind of stuff. It's like you don't feel like you're actually like getting stronger by yourself. So I don't think that's like. But again, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Maybe it's a game for kids sometimes I'm telling, like, sometimes you like think about it, it's like, well, it's a game for kids, so it has to be like this. But then you think about the story, and it's like, is this a game for fucking kids? Because I'm a fucking adult and I don't understand. So I also thought it was really stupid that the Final Fantasy characters weren't in it. I don't know why that, but that just seems like they're just dead. What the fuck happened? You just forgot about them. We made you wait 12 years. What if I'm trying to like? What if I did? Who know? Okay, maybe I was kind of hoping that Kyrie was going to be having sex with like Selfie and Naminé was going to be getting in. Maybe some other kind of Final Fantasy character. Maybe Squall gets in on it, dude. Fucking, I don't know, dude. I want to know what happens to some of these other characters, but I guess we don't fucking care, dude. You made us wait for 12 years for fucking nothing. I just thought the story. I just think, it kind of like turned out how I thought it was. At least the game's fun. And at the end of the day, that's all I can ask for because I'm old. I just play video games randomly for fun. You know what I mean? So I guess in that terms, I thought it was fine. But again, I guess too long didn't read. I do think legitimately though, with an asterisk mark because it's not fair because it is a game in a series. I don't think it's as good as the standalone games 2 was. I feel like for it to be a better game, you need a little bit of investment in the characters, and I do think it's a little bit flawed game theory wise, but it's a fun enough game, I guess. You know what I mean? But definitely not worth 12 years or however fuck it took to come out. But anyway, keeping my channel active, dudes. Thanks.